How's it going, guys? My name's James, and today we're going to be going over a topic of how to become an owner-operator. Step-by-step direction. I've been getting a couple of suggestions to do this video, so hopefully you guys find it informative and helpful. So first off is to get some experience, obviously become a truck driver, decide if you like it, and then decide if you're willing to take on the responsibility and liability. Because at the end of the day, when you're an owner operator, you can't just hand the keys over and say, oh, well, you deal with it now. It's your problem. You have to take on full responsibility of all that entails of being an owner operator and all that good stuff. So once you've decided that, yes, I do want to become an owner operator, that sounds like something I can handle and something that I really want to do. The next is to find a company that hires owner operators or find work on your own by going through a broker or just getting the work yourself through load boards. And I'm going to be coming out with a video that goes through what are the pros and cons of leasing on to somebody versus getting your own authority. They both have positives and negatives. So once you decided that, then you're ready to go. So next thing that you're going to want to do is find a truck, start looking at trucks to buy, or if you don't have the ability to do that, you can look for companies that do lease to own. And this is a good way to get your foot in the door. It's not going to be as profitable as buying your own truck and leasing onto a company or getting the work on your own. But leasing to own is, if you don't have any way to finance a truck, it's a good way to get started, like I just said. And I'll have a video coming up on how to find the right truck when becoming an owner-operator. And obviously some opinions will vary from different models or whatnot, but just a basic overview on how to do that. After you get the truck, you're going to want to outfit it for what kind of truck or what kind of work that you're going to be doing. Whether you're going to be doing any type of dump style application like a side dump, I'll put some pictures up here, side dump or in dump like this one, or if you're going to need a PTO and wet kit for tanker applications, hauling fluid, having a pump installed, and also flatbed will be another little bit different applications for how you're going to want your truck set up. And then once you have that, you'll be pretty good to go. Next, you're going to want to find insurance for your truck. Whether you're going to be leasing onto somebody, a lot of times they'll let you run underneath their insurance for your bobtail coverage because you'll be running under their general liability, which is a big thing. When it comes to hazmat, not always though. And I would suggest to shop this rate around. This is all going to depend on experience, so getting more experience may be very beneficial as far as insurance rates go, because obviously if you're a newer driver, they're going to see you as more of a risk than a guy that's been driving for 10 years. But don't let it stop you. If you got to pay a little more for insurance, I would definitely get going. Time is money, and no better time than now. Next thing you're going to want to do is locate an ideal place or start looking for a place that you're going to park your truck at, especially if you're local, doing construction or oil field. Look for a yard. Maybe you've got an uncle or somebody that will let you park your truck in the field. Make sure it doesn't get too muddy in the winter or in the spring or fall, because that could be a fun situation that you'll have to deal with getting pulled out every now and again. Obviously, if you're going to be over the road, you're just going to be shutting down when you run out of hours. So you're going to be truck stop to truck stop. But it doesn't hurt to find a central location. Whether a lot of companies will let you park at their yard if you are over the road. So if their home base is somewhere near where you live, that would be a good idea, because you're going to take weeks, maybe a week at a time off for vacation, or maybe you have something come up that you got to take care of, or even working on the truck. If you're going to work on it yourself, that's always a helpful thing. All right, guys. So the next thing you're going to want to do is to have some money saved up. When you're going to lease on to a company, sometimes just the onboarding process will take a little bit longer, and certain logistics will have to be worked out. Like if you have to get a certain piece of equipment, like a PTO or wet kit, put on your truck, for example, or they're trying to find a trailer. This could take, a couple weeks, maybe even a month to get onboarded. So I would suggest having enough cash or money saved in a bank account to at least get you through a couple weeks, if not a month or so, so you can get your personal bills paid because you're going to be without a paycheck for that time. And also, a lot of these companies will take 3 weeks out to pay, so you're going to be 3 weeks behind. You can factor, but that'll cost you 10 to 15%. And also, some companies don't pay for 90 days, so that's just a good thing. I would say $10,000 would be a pretty good number if you are going to lease on, and you'll probably need a little more than that if you are going to be going out and getting your own authority and booking your loads yourself through a broker. So I think $10,000 is a good number. I did the same thing when I leased on to the current company that I'm with. It took about 2 to 3 extra weeks to just get all the logistics taken care of, get the truck outfitted and ready to run. So I kind of I spread that out pretty thin, but at the end of the day, I was good to go. So that's just a good peace of mind to have. All right, and the last thing is to start working, hit the ground running, make sure to save up your money and have fun and enjoy the journey. And yeah, being an owner operator, it's a great thing. So, all right, guys, that's all I got for you today. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully, it was informative and helpful. Please like, subscribe, and comment down below. Like I said, I've got videos coming up on leasing on to somebody versus getting your own authority and DOT number, how to pick your first truck to become an owner operator, and also some other fun topics after that. So I hope you guys have a great day, and I will see you on the next one.